3 reasons why black men don't like BBLs. I got a special video for you all today. So the lovely lady that we're gonna first review, she said Ebony, and she's 50 years old, and she said one of the dumbest thing I ever heard a woman that she can say. Yeah, this is just shocking, especially coming from a woman who's 50 years old. I can understand a woman being 20 years old saying this, but she gave her opinion on what are the 3 reasons why men don't like BBLs. And then I'm gonna go over what she said, and I'm gonna tell you 3 reasons why I don't like women with BBLs, especially with me being a certified glute specialist. But first, let me go play her video and we're gonna get into it.
Examine the real reason that black men do not like BBLs. Now, if you're a girl that went too far and you walking around looking like a horse in the circus act, we're not talking about you. We're talking about the regular girls that got a regular, tasteful BBL. To the point where you can't even tell she had one. She just has a nice body, looks like she works out and takes care of herself, right? And I've heard they don't feel any different because it's just her real fat put into another part of her body.
Hold on, let me go stop it right there. So I can say I actually have had sex with some women that had BBLs. And actually it does feel a little different. It does feel a little different. And it also looks kind of weird naked being right up in front of you. So it does look kind of weird and feel kind of different. But she wouldn't know that because she hasn't had sex with women with BBLs.
So what problem would y'all really have with it? You like women with nice bodies, don't you? Everybody ain't got no naturally perfect body.
Oh, hold on. We like women that have confidence, and we like women that are committed and they can stick to a routine in a program. And we like women that have natural, real confidence. And then one thing that I have noticed, though, which I was telling my clients, my one client this yesterday, is I've been a trainer for about 10 years and I trained about thousands of women. And I noticed that, like, for the most part, the women that have the BBLs, they don't want to work out. They don't want to put no work in. They don't pay for personal training 99% of the time. And I noticed that I'm going to say something that's kind of harsh, but I noticed that, okay. I noticed that if a woman has a fake ass, she's a fake B. I'm gonna say she's a fake bitch. Yes, she is. 9 times out of 10. Yes, I said it.
Sorry, nobody has a naturally perfect body, so get over that. My 3 reasons that black men can't stand BBLs. For one, it makes us more confident. Can't have that. For two, it makes
Hold on. Let's unpack that though. So how can something make you more confident when you haven't became nothing? So why are men so her opinion coming from a 50-year-old woman talking about how it makes women more confident and men are uncomfortable. I mean, you haven't became nothing. You just had something shot in your ass, which you actually could have died for. So we're jealous of that. No. No. So once again, yeah, I'm just so shocked that she actually said that though. But lately I've been catching Ebony saying dumb shit lately. So I'm like, wow. And then she actually was serious. Talking about how men are, uh, that's
us
hilarious.
more attractive to other men and maybe even men of a higher caliber.
And then if you all notice though, which I guess that maybe she hasn't thought about it though, most of the guys with money, they can't, I mean, just most guys, period, want a woman that has a nice toned body with some butt, but then, but she's just toned. So that's what most guys want. And then now we're basically at the point where when I see a woman with a nice ass, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, it's the BBL. We're at that point right now where most of the time that's what it is. So I could tell a few different ways. One way you can tell is you can look at that thigh to ass ratio. If so, they don't just get just a little bit though. They get so much done where it looks so crazy. And then so yeah, so their thigh would be this big and their butt would be super, super duper big. So that's the first way you can tell most of the time. The other way that's a dead giveaway, and how you can tell is she'll have no type of toneness to her legs and her body. That's also one of the main giveaways that really, really shows. And after two, you can also tell because she won't show when she's on Instagram and she got her profile, she won't show her working out. So she won't show her working out. It'd be just only just taking pictures in the gym, and and then you can tell also like how when you see her lifting weights, you're not seeing her lift nothing with like a good amount of weight to it. So and yeah, so and then you can tell that her form is off. So I can tell because I've been a trainer for 10 years and I'm a ISSA certified glue specialist. But let's finish get into it.
Third of all, I think y'all jealous. Y'all know y'all can get like.
So the last thing she said blew me that I had to make the video. So men are jealous of a woman getting a BBL. That is literally the dumbest thing I ever heard. Dumbest thing. And since what straight guy wants to have a big ass? Especially a big fake ass at that. So she done lost her mind by saying that men men are jealous. Oh my god, y'all. So I had to go and comment on her post and I had to roast her. And then when I did, I got so many likes and everything, but I'm just like I said, I can understand a 20-year-old woman saying that, maybe even a 30-year-old woman. But a 50-year-old woman saying this nonsense, the
Lipo
stupidest
too,
thing
right? And if
ever.
you want that fat taken out and put in your ass, you can get that as well. Okay.
Ridiculous. But once again, this shows that women need to. If you want to know 3 reasons why black men don't like BBLs, you're better off asking a black man. Don't ask a woman. So and then now it kind of had me to think about that man. I think that Ebony has some work done. So that's what I think, But men being jealous of a woman having a BBL, something that's fake, and then the other thing about it though, that this is the other reason why men don't like women that got a BBL. The first thing that we think is, wow, she wants attention. She's a attention whore, and then she's willing to risk her life just so she can get more attention. Yes, yes, that's what men think. I mean, a lot of women think that too, but men especially, we think that though. She's a attention whore, and she just want just instant gratification. She's not willing to put the work in. We think about her being lazy, so that comes to mind. Not about us being afraid about her being confident about having a fake ass. You haven't became nothing. So and then especially too, it's mainly black women who are dying from having this procedure done. Just like I said, if they're off a little bit while they are making and injecting that shot, you die instantly. So a lot of women, it's so many videos of women dying and just because they wanted a bigger ass without wanting to put the work in. Now let me show y'all some more proof. So look at this right here. Like I was saying, I'm not just a guy who's talking about knowing asses. I specialize in them. I'm a certified glue specialist. So, so we're gonna get into that right now. So these are some of the clients that I have trained. So look at her right there. So I got her glutes to get more fuller, more rounder from different angles. Even with her, she lost 25 pounds training with me. Let me make this bigger. Hold on, make this a little bigger. I want y'all to see all that though. Look at that though. So she lost 25 pounds training with me, but then still I toned up her back. I got her glutes to get more fuller, more rounder. She got a nice little thigh gap so that thing can breathe. But yeah, so I tell women all the time, you can have a nice tone, attractive body without having a big, ridiculous looking ass. So look at this though. So she don't have no more cellulite on her legs, on her butt, and then it looks good. So men want a woman body that's tight. Men care more so about that stomach being flat, some curves. So men, like I said, men like some but men like a woman that's toned. But number one, men like a woman that's peaceful. A guy would take a woman that she's peaceful, she's easy to get along with, she goes with his program versus a woman that got mouth and all this sass and she's a rebel. So yeah, and then that's not the most important thing. And then a lot of women see that by them getting a BBL, they still can't keep a man because they haven't spent enough time finding out what men want and then especially the kind of man that they want. So look at her. So she lost 25 pounds. I toned her up. And yeah, and she was willing to put the work in. So look at her. So her glutes are more fuller, more rounder. So yeah, so just that in order to have a fuller butt, you have to be in a calorie surplus. You have to go and have the right structure program, and you have to eat the right kind of foods to feed your butt to grow. And you have to get enough rest and recovery. So yes, it definitely can be done. And I'm gonna get into some of the basic things about training your glutes that most people don't know. I'm gonna also give you all some game on that, just like with her, So you got a nice little thigh gap, better back. I got rid of her back fat. So yeah, so I mean, just any woman glutes can look better if she's willing to put the work in and be consistent. Look at her; she had a whole bunch of back fat, a whole bunch of back fat. I got her glutes more fuller, more rounder, nice little thigh gap. Look at that. So, but yeah, but these women were willing to put the work in. I look at her, like she look good. Look at her. So her body still is toned tight. She got back muscles flexing, and she got a nice little thigh gap. So her body looks amazing. And then she didn't get no work done. She just hired me. So she hired me to take the guesswork out for her. So look at her. So so she barely had anything. So she actually, I mean, her butt was so flat and small. She actually owed me some ass. You get it? So yeah. So look at that. So and she look. You see, y'all see what I'm saying? You see the toneness in her body. You see the muscles in her thighs, in her butt, and then her thigh matches that butt. That's how you can tell. But yeah, but those women paid me. So now we're gonna get into some training. You're probably saying, what can I do to enhance my glutes? So, okay. So the most effective way of building and toning your glutes is doing what we call horizontal loading exercises. So horizontal loading exercises are exercises that you're doing on the floor right now. So this one of my old clients, she's doing the fire hydrant. So this is really good for building the glute medius. So this is the muscle about right there. This is really good for that, and also strengthening up your hip. So 80% of Americans have a sedentary lifestyle where they're sitting down all day. And what this does is this makes your glutes really flat, small, and weak and cause all kind of problem. So the most effective way of working your glutes are doing glute exercises like this that's going to activate the glutes. So horizontal loading exercises. So right now, so that either laying on your back, doing bridges, doing hip thrusts. So the difference between a hip thrust and a glute bridge is the hip thrust is when you're elevated. Is when your back is elevated on a bench, and the bridge is always done on the floor. So yeah, so when you're on all fours, that's also a horizontal loading exercises. Right now, she's on all fours doing the fire hydrants. So yeah, so whether you're on all fours, you're laying on your back, those are the most effective way of building the glutes. So the other way of training the glutes is vertical loading exercises. So the example of a vertical loading exercise is doing squats, lunges. Those are good for working the glutes, but those really, really more so build the legs. So that definitely makes a big difference. So I got her doing the fire hydrant, and this also still tones the stomach. It does that. And then by her putting on the band, so now she's doing the leg lifts. So the leg lift works the glute medius. No. So the glute maximums. So that's the biggest glute muscle. That's the biggest muscle in the whole body. So it works that. So yeah. So and now we're doing the donkey kick. So the donkey kick also works the glute maximus as well. So yeah, so when it comes down to just when a person had the right kind of understanding as to how the body work and having the right coach, and then that definitely makes the biggest difference. But a person has to just spend some money and be willing to invest in themselves. So it definitely can be done. I think it just requires a little bit of time. So I see like my average clients, their glutes start to grow in about a month of training with me. But it all comes down to the woman. She has to be willing to make sacrifices and be coachable and be willing to put the work in. If she's not willing to put the work in, it's not going to happen. So she has to, yep. So right now I wanted her to get more range of motion so that works that stomach more too. But yeah, but the ladies don't have to risk their life just to get a bigger ass. And then once again, men want a woman that's dedicated. So I want to thank you all for watching my video. And ladies, if you want to build up your glutes naturally, so you can have some functional strength and a man can respect you by you putting in the work, you can go and fill out my application below. And I'm gonna review your application and we'll see as if my program is a good fit for you. So I want to thank you all for watching my video. And remember, God wants you healthy and fit, and the devil wants you to procrastinate and put it off. So we got a one message from the beautiful Yan.
So, ladies, let me talk to you for a minute. You know how you're always looking to tone up that belly, tighten it up, or enhance your feminine curves without feeling masculine? Well, trainer Solomon Pratt is the best at that, okay? He has this app, right? And on the app, you can customize your online personal training. So he also makes these booty, ankle, and power bands. Super dope. If you want to firm up that booty, you want to get those legs right, you got to get on the power bands. So make sure you go now to @Solomon's Fitness Word. So that's SOLOMONS Fitness World, okay? Make sure you go. Don't miss out. You need this, all right? Bye.
So yeah, there you go. So there was a message from Yandy. So yeah, y'all. So I want to thank you all for watching my video. And yes, if you're interested in getting your bands, you can click one of the links to get and order your bands. If you're interested in applying for training, you can also click the link below to fill out my application. So I'm gonna see you all next time.